Hey guys, welcome back to Heavy Rain. We are Madison again and we've just arrived at the General Hospital. I imagine... Oh!
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Okay. She's got Alzheimer's. Is she going to remember who adopted her son? Ten. Oh, I wonder if that's her sat. Orchids, I think. $18. So this has to be her. No, no it's not. I might get some crisps. Okay, I've got lost. I've gone past it. Is it this one? Room 19.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
Okay.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago.
Oh, bless her.
We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Right, what was his name? be something in here.
Did you make these
Origamis.
origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Ooh, okay. So we've done that. Nope, no spots.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
What was his name? Oh, there's nothing in there. Oh, I pressed the wrong one, didn't I? I sure did. Oh.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Oh, okay. 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 Let's have a look. Hummingbird. The dog. The frog. I'm gonna go with the dog.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Right. Oh, I've done that now. Nothing else to say. Can we not do any more origami? You got a television up there. You said you couldn't have one. Max. I've got a feeling he's going to turn up, you know. I could be wrong. There's nothing else you can tell me. Oh! I know what I'm going to do. There we go. This game's so clever.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Okay.
Thanks for the advice.
Let's take this flower, because there's a reason we walked past it, and it has to be this. Here you go, my duck.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Oh! Okay. He's behind me, isn't he? What? What? Who is it? Who is it? Oh my god, you can't do this to me. Who is it? Oh. Oh my god. Who is it? Is it me? Is this room getting longer?
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Oh God. I don't think it might not be poison. It could just be water. It could just be a test. Okay, we've done it.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you. I'm nowhere, and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address! Come on! There's gotta be a way to do this!
He's in the docks.
Command. The authorities are still looking for Ethan Mars, the man identified as Oregon.
It's not me there, it's not me.
Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
That one, because he's near the river.
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
I'm going with it. I'm going with it. It was definitely a boat. Definitely a boat in that video sound. Video sound? In that sound. Maybe it was poison. Maybe I thought too rash. Oh, I'm sorry, Ethan. Maybe, I don't know.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Oh god, what's happening?
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Cheers, Jeeves.
It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Clues.
Two receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
Ah. Oh, balls. I wanted to look at them. Oh, okay, fine, I give up. So it's got to be here then. That's why you didn't tell me what the name was, wasn't it? So I can keep fucking looking. Nothing in that one. Come on. Right, where's them gas tickets? Oh, wrong bloody thing. No, coming out of that. Oh. No, don't need them. Get rid of them.
The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was going to stay on. Oh my god.
Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere.
Right.
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
Okay.
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer.
Right, okay.
Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
Ooh.
Show me your left breast.
What?
Your left breast. Killer's got the same gold watch.
Yeah, and so does every other cop in this precinct who's made lieutenant. So does every person who's ever bought one in some shitty mall. What's your fucking point?
It's a pretty odd coincidence.
What are you trying to say? What are you accusing me of being the origami killer?
Yeah, I think you're the killer, Carter.
Watch your fuck.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't have any proof yet, but you are my #1 suspect, Carter.
Pleased to hear it. Come and see me when you found some proof. Now get out of my face. Some of us have real work to do here.
Go speak to Madison. She knows who it is. Oh, why are we back here?
Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha.
Who is it?
He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
Are you sure it's the right car? At the docks. Call the SWAT team. Oh, and I'll need a chopper. Today? Of course I'll need it today, you fucking imbecile.
Oh God. Right, where do we go? There's somebody there. Is that a dad?
Dad, it's John! He found your bike! He's
Get out of here, you little pest! Leave me
You
alone!
gotta come, Dad! Come on, John's gonna die! John's gonna
Well,
die!
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away!
Please, Dad, I'm begging you! John's gonna die! John's gonna
What did
die,
I tell
Dad!
ya? Scrap!
Please, Dad, you've got to save John! I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about Chris, Scotty.
Scotty? Scotty? The only Scott we know is Shelby. Oh God, there's no chance that it's Shelby. It can't be Scott Shelby. Who else could it be? Is it? Oh my God, is it Scott Shelby? Is he the origami killer? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It can't be. Why is he burning all this stuff? And why has he got that photo? Where did he get that photo from? Oh my god, it is, isn't it? And he used to be in the police force, hence why he's got that watch. Oh my god, it's Shelby. Oh my god, it's Shelby. Oh my god. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Until then, I shall see you in a bit.